Hello everybody and welcome back to 2K14 Universe. I'm your host Chich and you're watching NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing 213 pounds, Justin Gabriel.
Here tonight, Justin Gabriel makes his ring return for NXT, for Superstars. Did I say NXT? Oh my god, I think I introduced this show as NXT. It's been a really long night, I'm sorry. But if you didn't see last night's SmackDown, it was a little bit of a mess. But, I meant Superstars if I said NXT. Welcome back to Superstars. Oh yeah, kicking things off with the match that took place earlier this year for the Intercontinental Championship. Running it back.
Approaching the ring, he is a graduate of Harvard Law School, weighing 229 pounds, David Otunga.
I mean, in my defense, when you've only got like 25 people on each roster, you're gonna see some repeat matches from time to time. David Otunga and Justin Gabriel set to kick off tonight's episode of Superstars as we get our Raw match of the night out first. Tonight's main event, as you may have seen in the thumbnail, the genetic freak Scott Steiner looks like he has been found with an even match as a new Raw signee. The Ultimate Warrior makes his debut tonight on Superstars to face Scott Steiner. Two absolute monsters of men are set to go one-on-one against each other. Here we go, Justin Gabriel and David Otunga set to kick things off here tonight, and Otunga is definitely someone who I feel has really had a bit of a hard time kind of getting back to his feet just lately after, you know, numerous losses. And of course, Justin Gabriel, he's not too far behind David Otunga. These are two people that have been pretty down on their luck, pretty fitting to be competing here tonight on Superstars. I mean, I'll put it this way, David Otunga, if he hadn't competed on Raw on the night of the Earn Your Spot match for Dusty Rhodes, it would have been Otunga against Rhodes. And Rhodes could have potentially taken Otunga's spot on Raw. Belly to belly takedown there. Otunga just striking away at Justin Gabriel. Leg sweep takes down Otunga. Gabriel now coming in with that high-flying offense, but Otunga was able to move out of the way of that one. Otunga has so much work to do for his career at this point in time that I do hope he is able to bounce back. You know, I feel like ever since we saw these two debut alongside Wade Barrett as the Nexus, I always felt like there was so much potential for the three of them, and we really saw it realized in Justin Gabriel more than the other two. I feel like we've seen some impressive stuff from Barrett, but we've not really seen him kind of break out yet in any way, if I'm to be completely honest. And Justin Gabriel, you know, he's a former Intercontinental Champion, multi-time Tag Team Champion, multi-time Cruiserweight Champion. He's very impressive from the United States Champion as well. I think he's done really well for himself out of the three, but I do kind of, I can't help but hope that Otunga and Wade Barrett are able to maybe catch up to Gabriel a little bit in time. Sorry, I'm very tired right now. And I'm very aware that I have a lot of videos to edit. This is episode, what, 21 of the universe, I think? And the most recent one that's gone up on the channel is 12. So I have a lot of videos to edit in the very near future. And just the thought of it makes me even more tired. Belly to belly there from David Otunga as he takes control of Justin Gabriel, pulling him away from the corner. Smart move by this man. This graduate of Harvard Law School. A lot of people say that Justin Gabriel has really fallen from grace since WrestleMania. That in fact his Intercontinental Championship reign was considerably underwhelming. I've heard quite a bit of smack talk when it comes to Justin Gabriel just lately, as the verdict is delivered there by David Otunga. Goes in for the cover here on Justin Gabriel, and David Otunga continues to follow up on what I was literally just talking about, Justin Gabriel's fall from grace. It's the first time this man has won a match in quite some time. Something has really broken in Justin Gabriel. This man is on the downfall right now. just suffered a loss to a guy with one of the worst win-loss records going. I don't mean any disrespect to David Otunga when I say that. He's, you know, phenomenal physique if nothing else, but tough loss for someone that we once thought may have been WWE champion, Justin Gabriel. I hope that he can turn things around soon. Well, Kaitlyn set to face off against Summer Rae here tonight. Both have been quite hot topics here on Superstars as they look to try and break out in the Divas division, the very, very small Divas division. And with Lita currently out of action, the world gets even smaller for the Divas division. But Kaitlyn is not about to back down. She's ready to compete here tonight against Summer Rae, and I think both of these two have a lot of promise in them. I believe Summer defeated Oksana last week here on Superstars, whilst Kaitlyn holds a victory over the current Divas champion Natalya, which has led to comments from both Kaitlyn and fans that she should be perhaps the next in line for the title. That's D. Reynolds. Sorry. Making her way down to the ring here tonight. She is obviously the personal dance assistant of Fandango over on NXT, who will be making his second appearance on NXT this upcoming Wednesday, where he faces off against Dusty Rhodes. Also this upcoming Wednesday on NXT, we will be seeing the tag team matchup of the Prime Time Players, they name themselves, Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, set to face off against the New Millennia. That is Wolf Kessler and Bryce Walker. And then in the main event, it's a big one. This upcoming Wednesday on NXT, we will find out who the first ever NXT champion is. Will it be Big E Langston or Andre the Giant? It's face buster there by Summer Rae as she takes control of this match very quickly. As I said before, Kaitlyn holds a victory over Natalya, who is now the Divas champion, so she's definitely someone you've got to really watch. I think that's a sign of things to come for Kaitlyn's career, if I could make a quick speculation there. I, for one, hope that she is given that opportunity. I'd like to see, honestly, a lot of people get a shot at Natalya. I can confirm to you that this upcoming Monday on Raw, we will actually be seeing AJ Lee go one-on-one with Natalya. However, unfortunately, I have been informed that this match will be non-title. So unfortunately, AJ Lee's still not getting that opportunity at the Divas Championship, but it seems like crossing Natalya was a smart move for AJ Lee, because she is getting a shot at Natalya non-title. And the one thing that AJ Lee has over Kaitlyn, if she can beat Natalya, is that Kaitlyn holds a victory over Natalya prior to winning the championship. If AJ Lee can defeat Natalya this upcoming Monday on Raw, she'll have defeated the Divas champion Natalya. And that will undeniably mean that she is a contender. So this may end up working out well for her. Of course, the Bella Twins are also very vocal about the fact that they deserve a shot at the Divas Championship. When questioned which Bella Twin it was that got the pinfall victory over Natalya, they weren't so very willing to give an honest answer, as they both insist that they defeated Natalya, which is, if you couldn't already guess, literally impossible. So I'm not entirely sure how that's going to be handled, if the Bella Twins will be given a shot at the Divas Championship down the line for pinning Natalya. But as it currently stands, Natalya is definitely on the hot seat, and she has a lot to prove. And I think these two newcomers, I think, have a lot of potential in them, and they have their sights set on Natalya's Divas Championship as well. One woman who I think has just got to set her sights on a victory Before anything else is Aksana, though. Cover attempt here from Summer Rae. Has she defeated... Oh, sorry, Kaitlyn. I've been saying Natalya so much. Ducks that one. A big heel kick by Summer Rae. She can really lift that leg quick. Cover attempt here from Summer Rae, and she just pinned Kaitlyn. Summer Rae continues to be extremely impressive as she gets a quick victory over Kaitlyn in what is turning out to be one of the shortest episodes of Superstars in history. We are 2 matches deep and neither has gone over 3 minutes. This is feeling like a real life episode of Superstars from like 1992. Well, we move on to our main event now as Scott Steiner makes his second ever appearance. He's set to face off against the Ultimate Warrior, 2 absolute freaks of nature that are both assigned to the SmackDown brand, and they're set to compete one-on-one in our main event next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 276 pounds, Scott Steiner.
Well, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner made a very strong, very quick impression when he defeated Zack Ryder in his debut match a few weeks back in the main event of Superstars. However, here tonight, he gets the opportunity to make an even grander impression as Scott Steiner is set to face off against the Ultimate Warrior, someone who is much more fitted in terms of size as Scott Steiner. And if you haven't seen the Ultimate Warrior before, you are in to witness a specimen. I think Big Papa Pump may have him beat. Those are some pretty massive biceps. But I guess we'll find out when those two square off in this matchup. Here he comes.
And approaching the ring, weighing 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior.
And yes, if you're wondering, his favorite form of exercise is indeed the shake weight. Ultimate Warrior makes his way to the ring here tonight. He loves to shake that, loves to jerk that shake weight. As he has come down to the ring here tonight to face off against Scotty Steiner. What a big match this is in terms of just 2 big men just slapping meat together. This is exactly going to be that. Question is, who's going to be the better big man? That hair is insane. Here we go. It's our main event. I'm 17 minutes into recording. That's including loading screens, so the video itself will be a lot shorter than that. Scott Steiner taking control. You know, I actually think Ultimate Warrior might be just a little bit bulkier. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, you're looking at 2 absolute muscle heads in this matchup. And 2 people I think will be leaving the Superstars stage and heading up to SmackDown sooner than later. In both Scott Steiner and the Ultimate Warrior. I have been informed that next week on Superstars, to give you a little bit of a preview as I'm trying to kind of integrate this into the shows going forward. Next week on Superstars, you can expect to see in the opening matchup Robert Scorpio, following his denial of Dusty Rhodes escaping NXT and heading up to Superstars and SmackDown, respectively. Robert Scorpio has issued a challenge which has been accepted. He will face the Cruiserweight Champion Six-Pack in non-title action next week as Scorpio looks to try and pull off a huge upset immediately following his previous one from last week. Also, the Bella Twins will be competing in tag team action against, get this, Kaitlyn and Summer Rae. The 2 that you just saw face off against each other will be paired up next week on Superstars to face off against the twin sisters. We'll see if they can hand them a very common L, or if those 2 cannot, in fact, coexist and issues ensue. Only time will tell with that one. And then in our main event next week here on Superstars, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Tensai, competes against a former Tag Team Champion in Heath Slater. That is our main event for Superstars next week. Ultimate Warrior in control of Scott Steiner as he stomps in the midsection. Good goal. Chopping down and he's striking away. It's not a Thursday, it's a Saturday. Don't listen to that voice. Stomps down there and oh, Warrior going for a clothesline, but Steiner was able to reverse that. And now a big, short arm clothesline. Actually, it might have just been a standing clothesline. I'm pretty sure short arms like the pullback, right? Well, at least this match has gone longer than the previous few matches. Warrior striking away at Scott Steiner. And now we're already going for a cover attempt. This feels very early on in a match between these two. Chops one after the other. And now Warrior, look at this strength. Oh, Scott Steiner with a great reversal here. Wow, German suplex there by Big Papa Pump. Oh, and he strikes him down big time there. Scott Steiner. What's he got here? Big suplex. Elbows down on the Ultimate Warrior as he takes him into the corner. And now we're belly to belly. Impressive performance here from both of these men. I feel like they have definitely felt a little evenly matched, especially when you consider Scott Steiner's debut match from a few weeks back against Zack Ryder. And of course, we hadn't seen one of these tonight. So here is an apron DDT. Ultimate Warrior giving us a second to appreciate that big build, that big physique. I wonder which one of these two will have their first championship opportunity. Will it be the European Championship or Intercontinental Championship or World Heavyweight Championship? You know, what will it be? One of these two. I'll tell you what it won't be, and that's the Cruiserweight Championship. And I kind of get a feeling it won't be the tag team title either. These two don't feel like the kinds to really get on with anybody. Ultimate Warrior into the ring. Scott Steiner seems to be struggling to find himself right now. This is not the time for that, Scotty. Gets into the ring as we almost got a count of 7. Kicks to the midsection of the Ultimate Warrior, and now Scott Steiner. Looking for, I believe he calls this the Steiner Screwdriver. What a stunning move. Is that going to be enough to defeat the Ultimate Warrior? No. Kick out at 1. Strikes him down, and here's a cover from the Warrior. Ooh, almost over there. Thank God, we got a match that's at least almost gone 5 minutes. Belly to belly by the Warrior. Steiner striking back there and now caught. Slams him down. Warrior going for a submission hold, but Steiner able to reverse it. Big German suplex. Scott Steiner covered by, covering the Ultimate Warrior. Down goes Steiner. Turning him over. Warrior going for a cover attempt. Has he got it? No. Slowing it down a little bit here between these two. Steiner. Side suplex. Cover attempt it. Nope. Still just a 1. Surprised that Steiner Screwdriver didn't get the job done. That move was absolutely incredible. Loved it. Belly to belly. Steiner now pulling the Warrior to the center of the ring, and he goes for a camel clutch. Really getting that in tight. Ooh. I think he has his own name for this version of it, but is he going to be able to force a submission out of the Ultimate Warrior? I can't imagine the Warrior's a quitter. Is that the Steiner recliner? That might be.
I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt.
Is this going to be the end of the match? No. I tell you, Steiner seems to be busting out everything he's got, and Warrior just keeps fighting on. The thing is, Warrior's not really putting up much of a fight anymore, though. Well, I mean, he is now, but for quite a long time, it was very much, I felt, Scott Steiner's match entirely, and Warrior was just kind of hanging in there. Side suplex takes down the Ultimate Warrior. Steiner now lifting Warrior up, and oh wow, giving Warrior a taste of his own medicine. We saw Warrior try doing that to Steiner earlier and failing, and a clothesline there by Scott Steiner. And that ain't normal. And now looking for it once again. Is this the Steiner? I gotta look this up. I know this is probably going to be the end of the match, but yep, that's the end of the match. I'll just quickly Google this so that I can. Steiner recliner. Yep, that is the Steiner recliner. Okay. Not bad for a guy that's barely ever seen this guy wrestle. I know I've got like some of his early 90s stuff, but I actually don't really enjoy his teamwork with Rick Steiner. Like, they're incredible, fantastic wrestlers, but I'm waiting for this version. I think I prefer this Scott Steiner because, you know, he's bursting with charisma and he finally gets to show it. Well, Scott Steiner is victorious here tonight as he shuts down the debut of the Ultimate Warrior. Once again, picking up a major victory. I tell you, the future is very bright for Scott Steiner, and I think it may be time for him to say goodbye to Superstars already. Thank you all for watching tonight's episode of Superstars. I will see you this upcoming Monday on Raw when The Rock faces Shawn Michaels.